Good, solid tackle. The Bears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Lagway to throw for it on fourth. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make it kick field.
Touchdown, Bears! And the comeback is on. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter. Turning it on! He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Naylor sends out the offense to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can cut.
Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Bears. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The option, the keeper. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They would...
Intercepted! They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run inside. It's Hawkins. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. Continues to fight for yards. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
27 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. Powers ahead, gets 4, he's down at the 10.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Flagway wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Open on the left side, it's Smith. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Bears will hustle to the line. Running inside, it's Morris. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Got the quick pass. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
4th down, Lagway. Throws to the back. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
Pulls it in. It's Freeman.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Lagway. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. Now the connection takes it to the 11. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. To throw, it's Lagway. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's Lagway to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And with that last play call on second down, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get in position to kick a game-winning field goal with no time left on the clock. This is a critical third down, though, and if you get this, you can keep bleeding the clock to put yourself in that position.
Might have a chance. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Cowboys vault back on top.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throwing, Lagway. Avoids pressure. He wants a big play here late. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And the Bears peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, maybe go win this football game?
Might be calling a hot route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris.
And this is a different situation, right? A field goal does you nothing here. So you can't run the football too many more times. Stay in a hurry. Got to push the ball down the field. Got to get in the end zone.
Floats it out in space. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Lagway wants to throw. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, they're after him. Fires downfield. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.